Alright, so that's what we're doing. Come on here, don't be so difficult. I'm gonna go get my comb and just kind of comb at it because my hair is always so fucking difficult. All the time, chat, all the time. You guys just don't understand how perfect my hair is and how I constantly have to fucking mess with it for it to be properly edgy, you know? I mean, that is definitely a true statement. I am constantly grooming my hair. Constantly. My hair being so long, there's no just letting it sit there and exist. It's a constant state of being fixed. Like, I think it looks good for about 3 seconds and then goes into some messed up form of what I want it to be. Which, you know, sounds about right. Let me just... Boom, there we go. That's the worst problem, too, is you guys are always looking at me from the right. My better angle is my left. That's my problem here. I should honestly change my sub to put the laptop on the right, but the only problem, if I put it on the right, I won't be able to see it as easy. That's really the problem here. Maybe I'll change that when I move. I'll put everything on the right. Depends on what side of the room I'm on. Okay, but what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? We're in the tower, right? Hyjin's Funhouse of Sadness or some shit like that? I don't know. All I know is what are we upgrading, because I know there's gotta be something in here we're upgrading. There ain't no way there's not something in here we're upgrading. Let me upgrade that Warrior's wristband real quick, though. Dawn's... Oh, this game. It Who Shall Not Be Named. What? I'm so lost, Dawnsworth, but, you know, go right ahead, my guy. Are you... Like, I'm so lost. Do you just, like... Do you... Are you trying to say you don't like Final Fantasy XIII? Because, I mean, if that's what it is, then I can't fault you. Fair enough. I think that's a pretty reasonable, pretty reasonable outlook on it, I think. Because there's a lot of people that really fucking hate this game. Like, I would say most Final Fantasy fans really hate Final Fantasy XIII. At least most of them that I've talked to. I mean, I've had a couple of viewers tell... I've had a lot of viewers tell me how much they like it, but that's because they started watching me while I was playing Final Fantasy XIII, so, you know, if I walk into a room that said Final Fantasy XIII fan club and I start asking them, hey, do you like Final Fantasy XIII? That's not really a broad amount of answers, you know? What about something about Oculus Quest 2? Hold up. Hold up. Well, before I start, like, genuinely dying, hold up.
Time for another approach.
Okay, there we go. Full on offense time. We're gaming. You know, Vanille, stop moaning at his phone. Please stop dying. If everything could slowly not be on fire.
Take that.
She's getting absolutely thrown to the floor, and it is not okay. It is just not okay. God, this Axis Blade is not helping. I feel like there's a lot of commando abilities that I'm missing that would make my character a lot more powerful. But, you know, I'm just too blind to not paying attention that it's okay. God, even if I can't hear myself think, this music is still really hype. I was about to say maybe I should just go into Try Disaster, but at that point he's already fucking staggered, so what the fuck does it matter? What? OMG, have you not seen Harry Potter? So I've seen Harry Potter, but I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I know, so basically my knowledge of Harry Potter is Dobby exists and drops a cake on somebody. Harry Potter falls through a window into a snake inside of a snake like zoo kind of place. There's really scary, ghostly looking creatures that fly around and suck your face off. Then there's Snape, who looks, you know, creepy, but he's also a good guy, but he's also not a good guy. There's a guy with two faces. There's a dude who doesn't have a nose named Voldemort. Harry Potter's got a scar and is some type of chosen one. And there's a guy with bleached blonde hair who's not a good guy named Draco or something. And then he's got Ron and what's her fucking face? I know basically nothing about Harry Potter. It's been so long since I've watched it. And literally, I kid you not, I am such a Lord of the Rings fan that every time I think about Harry Potter, I always think to myself, why would I watch Harry Potter when I can watch Lord of the Rings? and you know, that's technically not a really good way to look at it. But is it how I look at it? Yes. Yes, it is. I just took a lot of damage. Oh my fuck. What the hell? I looked away for 3 seconds.
So it ends.
Anyways, I got an Oculus Quest 2 and I've been playing Beat Saber all day and I'm watching you in VR. That's gotta be trippy. How's my face look in VR? My favorite, your favorite Final Fantasy was 10? I've actually never played 10. I don't know anything about 10. I've not seen the gameplay or anything. Like, I feel like I've mentioned it a couple times, but the only Final Fantasy game I've ever actually played has been, oh, what is it? The only Final Fantasy games I've played are 13, 13-2, 15, 14, 3, and 4. So I've technically only played 6 Final Fantasy games.
New strategy. Keep it together. You asked for it.
Yeah, you know what? We need double medic up in this bitch before I die. Well, fuck. By the way, not having a sentinel on your team fucking sucks. What a person looks like in 1,200 hertz. You know I don't know what that means. I don't know what hertz is. Are you saying how much pain you're in? Is that what it is? Can I get preemptive strike? Watch me win now that I've got a preemptive strike. I'm gonna be so mad about it. Yeah, now I'm definitely gonna win just because I got the preemptive strike. Now it's gonna be the easiest dub of your life. Like the easiest win. Actually, I just need her to land the attacks for once. Land the debuff, please. I was gonna say, you can totally land a physical debuff. That's like kind of the one that I need you to land, but you're just not landing it. And I really don't appreciate that you're not landing it. Ah, there we go, she lands. At the last second, she fucking lands it. How about try disaster? I'm sure that'll go well. What is it? Spark Strike? Yes, Spark Strike. There we go. Dude, this is so dumb. The amount of lightning that's happening. There's so much lightning on my screen, guys. I can't handle it. It's too much. The game was not meant to handle so much lightning at once. It's like yesterday when we had everybody casting water, so all you could hear was just like somebody rolling the fuck around in a puddle of water the whole time. It was amazing. I just came in to check in the stream. I'm going to go play some Pavlov. I actually don't know what Pavlov is. If I actually generally face palmed every time something goes over your head, I would look like a potato. Are you trying to say I'm airheaded? How dare? How dare? I am so offended. I'm so hurt. I mean, I'm not, but it's okay. I'm gonna act like it anyways. No, I feel like the thing about it's CS:GO but VR. That sounds difficult. Oh no, it's a spooky, scary monster thing.
We want something your own size. No, no. My bad.
My bad. Might be. Please don't stab my face off. Damn, the statues literally just died. Bruh. These statues are out here absolutely gaming.
Yeah.
We should probably get better at surviving so we don't have to get saved by statues.
You want to help us?
But why? Why do you want to help us? I don't understand. I feel like I'm getting assistance, but the reasoning is so, like, lost that I don't understand.
Oh, he's gone.
Let's just
CS
count our blessings.
really is, and I just
Way's
hit fire
clear.
with a pistol and
Right.
I think I'm a cowboy. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, absolutely. That is a fan. So here's the thing. I don't mind doing things that make me feel like a cowboy, but I absolutely do not care for any cowboy aesthetic. So like, when I play video games, when there's like a cowboy theme, I don't really care. But if you can act like a cowboy in a video game, that's fine. But as far as a cowboy aesthetic, or like you know, an actual overall like cowboy game, like Red Dead, I could not get into Red Dead because I couldn't care less. That's really my problem here. Is because when I'm playing a game that's based on just old-timey America, I'm not a big enough of a history buff, and I don't appreciate how I don't really concern myself with the cowboy aesthetic enough to where it's interesting. Because all I see when I get into it is I see, oh wow, random Western people. All right, like it just doesn't. Dude in a beanie looks like such a douchebag. So, Snow is actually he's not. So here. We'll go over. Let's go ahead and go over our team. So we have absolutely rude, extremely confident, and aggressive, beautiful. My favorite character, Lightning over here. She is too much. Hope. He loves to listen to himself whine. He thinks everything is a problem, and he's living the worst life possible. And he wants to let everyone know how unhappy he is. Vanille. She moans every time she gets hit. And she wants to be a kawaii character. That's. She also fucking lies all the time. Snow. Hero complex. I fucking love him. he sees a giant robot and says, "God damn it, I'm gonna punch it in the face." Also, gigantic fucking health bar. No one tanks better than this man. Lady with a slight Australian accent, I do believe, who basically acts like a mother towards this one. Saz, the ultimate pessimist who is here to just make us laugh, and is absolutely amazing. So yeah, there's my team. That's our squad. But all history games are just America. I don't know, man. I don't really, for whatever reason, the setting doesn't draw my attention at all, so I don't care. Like, I feel like for a video game to draw my attention, it either has to have a really interesting character at the start of the game, or a really interesting setting, or something that was just like an entertaining skit or moment. So like this game has a very entertaining beginning, because it's like super flashy, giant fucking sci-fi explosions going on, where you feel like you're watching the goddamn Matrix or some shit. Then Final Fantasy 15, you start off in a broken down car, having to push it to a gas station, listening to a bunch of bros argue with each other. It is fucking hilarious. Or like Dark Souls. Dark Souls' setting is so intriguing that alone gets my attention. Then we also have like Zelda. I would say Zelda kind of has the thing about to where Zelda games already have that pre-rendered or that pre-existence of what I already think is going to be good, so I'm going to buy it and be interested in it anyways, and just kind of slog through it even if I don't like it. Like, what's another game over here that I think is good? Pikmin. Pikmin is really interesting, because I feel like the world of Pikmin is so intriguing, because I feel like it just catches my eye. So really what it is hyper-realistic games don't really grab my attention. I don't really play video games to go into a different reality. I play video games to be entertained and to have a good time and to feel emotion, you know? Honestly, a Greek turn-based game would be badass, fighting monsters and titans. That would be badass too. Could you imagine fighting all the like Greek gods and all the ancient like primal beings from Greece? All those different things, that would be absolutely badass. I think that'd be probably one of the cooler things to fight, or to do. Hope, I'm gonna need you to buff yourself if you don't mind. He's not gonna buff himself, he's just gonna buff his fucking physical, his magic defense like an idiot. Okay, so you can't be hit with deep attacks, that's fine. We're gonna hit you with Try Disaster. Air Yoga. Alright. I really don't appreciate you spamming Air Yoga, but if that's what you want to do. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like a game has to really, like, try to gain my attention in the beginning. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna care, you know? If the game doesn't give me a reason to care, then I'm not going to care. Like, I think, that's what Fire Emblem Three Houses does a great job at that. Where when you start the game, it starts you with a bunch of interesting characters. Like, you have the one character who's making you laugh the whole time during the beginning, being a sly piece of shit. You have one guy who's like a very stand-up, knight-seeming fellow, and then you have one girl who seems very cold and aggressive. And it grabs your attention, seeing such a clash of personalities. And then also with you starting to play the game, like, the combat's in-depth enough and just kind of shows you what to expect. And then the writing and the art style of Fire Emblem Three Houses is also so fantastic that gets my attention automatically as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like if it's a game that I have to play an extensive amount to get any type of intriguing into it, then I really don't want to play it, you know? And that's one thing I've heard a lot of people say about about Red Dead 2 is that you have to play it for a while before it gets good. And I mean, you've definitely heard me say things about this game that are similar. Like saying you have to play this game for a little while before it gets good. But in the meantime, before then, you're still seeing extremely flashy visuals, you're getting really good story beats, very well done cutscenes. But when I was playing Red Dead 2, I just really wasn't getting a lot of that. I was getting a lot of slow-paced gameplay and talking to each other. I mean, did the game look good? It did.
Thanks.
But it wasn't, like, to the point where I cared. I think that killed me. Imagine Fire Emblem but God of War, lol. Oh my god. Literally, Fire Emblem but God of War would absolutely be, Dimitri is the main character. Dimitri would definitely be the God of War. That man is a fucking titan. He doesn't give a shit what he's fighting. He is so OP. It's so unfair. Can you land in peril, please? Thank you. But yeah, like, I definitely think that that's just one thing that, as far as gaming goes, that's just one thing I don't believe gaming should do. I don't believe it should be, hey, do something you don't want to do to get to something you want to do. Like, let me get more in detail so I can give a better example of what I'm talking about. So, like, when I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, right? The game looked good. It did. Like, the visuals were spectacular. It was very, very in-depth and well done. There was a few gunfights here and there and a few interesting beats. But it just didn't seem... And the dialogue was interesting, but it almost felt like... It felt like the realism was more important to the game than the entertainment value. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like they found the realism to be more important than the entertainment of the people that were playing the game. There we go. That's what I'll go with. Because this game, even if the gameplay is super fucking easy at the very start of the game, it's still, like, you know, it still has the very impressive cutscenes that are there to introduce the characters and to entertain you. I would appreciate it if we did not get Arioga spam. Fuck. What is this bullshit? Only if I could actually attack. Once again, what is the wailing gonna do? The wailing is just making vanilla mode. That's all it's doing.
Time for another approach.
Only if Hope could probably buff our fucking physical defense, that'd be amazing. There we go. Now that our defense is buffed, we can probably go on the offensive. The only problem with this team is that I have no defensive anything. Everything is offense. I mean, I have defensive buffs, but that's it. So if they really come in and hit me really hard, I can't do anything about it. I've been playing very underpowered teams a lot in this game so far. At least since recently on stream.
Keep the enemy off.
Expressions, so we can keep it going, so we can actually survive the attacks. Honestly, why isn't there a Greek mythology game like that? In 2021, it seems like the most obvious thing to do. I have no idea what we're talking about in chat, but alright. Pronez, I have no idea what you're talking about, but alright, my guy. Alright. Jesus Christ. This is such a bullshit fight. But anyways, Snow best tank. Oh, Snow is best. Wait, fuck. Don't let me disagree with myself. How dare you? Lightning is obviously best tank. Oh, I've been added. God damn it. Don't even at me. Comes in, immediately adds me. I fucking love it. This is what I expect from my viewers. I expect to say something, tell them not to do it, and then they immediately do it. Honestly, I love it. Makes me happy.
Time for another approach.
Oh fuck.
Keep the enemy off balance.
I will say that Tank. Yeah, literally, he doesn't even have the name Snow anymore. It's just Tank because he's that fucking tanky. Snow literally has so much health that he automatically outclasses anybody at survivability, just in general, because it's honestly just wild how survivable he is. We're not getting 5 stars in this battle, by the way.
Target's a target.
This battle will not be giving us 5 stars. But yeah, I feel like a Greek mythology game would be really badass, because I mean, I think Smite was really, really fun, and that was going off of the idea of mythology and all that, and I had a really fun time with it. Now we're rolling some Soul Ruthless, there we go. Going with a debuff, and now we can finish this guy up. There we go, now he doesn't stand a chance. Now that we're buffed and he's debuffed, oh, he's fucked. I just can't remember exactly what the fuck I want to do. Jesus, I never thought fighting 3 vampires would be so so difficult. All you give her 5 stars is potentially useful items, but who needs those? You know, only useful items I would absolutely want. No, I need the 5 stars because I've been upgrading our weapons. Like right now, I actually have her Axis Blade upgraded. I'm waiting to get his ability. I don't want the Vodafnir. I want the other one, the one that gives him extra siphoning abilities. And I have the Healer Staff. So now that those are upgraded, I'm probably, and the Power Circle's upgraded too, I'm probably going to upgrade the Pandoran Spear or the Spica Defenders, which is a really good one. But anyways, now that we're out of that long-ass battle that I somehow still 5-starred, by the way. I don't know how the game thinks that was still a really good job. Apparently the game really just expects me to be fighting such really powerful enemies. Apex no legends! I will say I'm probably gonna upgrade Lightning's Sentinel a little bit just so we have a Sentinel, because I know that Lightning and Hope Sentinel can be useful, but you basically have to give them an item for it to be useful. Is the only problem, because they basically do this one ability called Evade. They have Evade and then they have Elude, which means they defend, but they're basically they don't take damage. They just dodge instead, which actually can be very, very useful. But as far as being a proper distraction, is not very good. I will say at the end of the day, Snow probably is a better tank, but I love the idea of the variety they have. Full Lightning Sentinel playthrough win. I mean, I could start right now. You like it? Because, well, here's my problem. Is, I didn't want to just do somebody else as a tank this time around. I wanted to do something interesting. Sentinel only. Oh, I have to have her as a Sentinel only. That means I literally can't use her for the entirety of the game. Like, what the fuck? Literally most of the game, you have to use her as something other than the Sentinel. The fuck, mate? Excuse me? I don't think I understand. Let's see here. What else do I want to upgrade? I want to upgrade the Royal Armlet. I feel like that's a really good thing to upgrade. Gale Ring, Glass Orb, Guardian, Tetratic Crown, Whistlewind Scarf, Speed Sash. I think the Whistlewind Scarf is something I need to upgrade. I can't remember. What do all of these level up to? Well, hold on. We need to... trying to remember what the fuck these turn into. I don't remember. It's a genuine mystery that I don't remember the answer to. Tear of Remorse, probably important. 248, Moonblossom's Thrust Bearing. There we go. And the Imnar Star. So, before I upgrade this, I do believe it's something that's important. I don't want to use it quite yet, because I know the Imnar Star is actually useful. I'll look it up after we're out of this next battle. I don't want to wait. This is a game where you don't want to waste materials, because this game is really fucking annoying with its material usage. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to walk around and get that loot. Fuck this boss fight. I'm going to go around. Leveled up items, duh. Alright. Alright. I mean, I can level up her items, but I can't do anything with it is the only problem. Like, basically, what you would have me do is put nothing but bangles on Lightning, and then have her fucking stand there. And I'd have to play as her and then do nothing but, like, use potions for, like, the entire majority of the game. But even then, when you don't play as Lightning as the main character, she's gonna automatically attack anyways, so then, like, I literally can't do anything about it at that point either. This game allows you to change your characters once it opens up a little bit. It opens up the game a little bit, and it also opens up the playstyle choices as well. Because I know one thing I think would be very interesting is Fang as a synergist. Her synergist abilities sound really unique and interesting. And we're fighting a Foul C.
Strange. He must be weak from losing his tail.
He did lose literally half his ass. Main character not allowed.
Yeah, that looks plenty feisty to me.
He's bluffing to scare us off. Let's just go with that, all right?
Let's just go with that.
Come on.
What if
We
you're
can do
wrong,
this.
Hope? What if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? Is my only problem here. I'm not gonna lie, pretty badass design for a boss.
We win if we stay focused.
Half middle beat, silly Fang. Full on offense, let's go. The first paradigm shift is always slower. Why? You gotta be so rude.
Keep a cool head.
Decimation, go back into buffing. Full utterance, I don't know what that does, so we're just gonna go in. I don't know what the fuck that does, but I'm just kind of scared of what it might do. Oh yeah, he takes less. Susceptible to imperil, good. So he actually does a lot of water damage. Honestly, all I need is him to buff some stuff. Now we're going to Ruthless, now we're doing that. Oh, he's casting Faith. Oh, that's fine, now we're using Dispel. Fuck you. Fuck your Faith bullshit. I've got a Saboteur. I came ready for you to buff yourself, motherfucker. I came prepared, knowing that you're gonna do some nonsense. Okay, there's all of that. I don't think she's gonna do any more debuffs. Oh no, she's doing Deprotect. I'd like it if she did more Deprotect. Okay, diversity.
Thank you.
Wait, Firestorm didn't do anything. What the fuck?
New strategy.
Go all in!
Thanks.
All in! I will say what's it weak to, but we don't even fucking know. God, I'm about to absolutely own this boss fight, and I hope everyone's ready for the massive amount of damage I'm about to do. Once I actually pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing. Because, like, you know me, when do I ever pay attention, chat? I'm gonna wait. Okay, now hit him with smite. Oh, look at that damage. This fucker is so dead. Literally, he's not even allowed to play the game. I love this. Well, now you're really dead. Well, chat, I hope everyone came ready to watch me steamroll these bosses. I'm gonna go get my noodles with cheese. Bro, I don't even eat cheese. That's so grody. Come on now. Why would you ruin some perfectly good noodles like that? That hurts my feelings. Okay, and then full on attack, and we're good. So. Hit the stagger right before the firestorm. Nice. Yeah, right? That is... I don't know how we did it, Marius Rule. Not planned, but did it happen? Yes. Not planned at all, but we don't have 33,000 CP for that easy-ass fight. Literally, fighting the 3 fucking vampires was harder than this fight. And this fucker's over here dropping 33k like it ain't nothing, just like, boom, there we go. What the fuck? What the fuck, game? He weak to fire like literally every other monster. Honestly, yeah. I remember this fight was hard as fuck, and here you are just kicking his ass like nothing. To be fair, Marius, this is one of my favorite games of all time. So let's just say the level of dedication I have to the strategies that this game employs is very excessive.
Nice.
The reason that fight went so well is actually it would not have went as well if I had a slightly different team. I played this 2 times and both times I rushed too much. I only saw another stream struggle on this boss for like an hour. Bro, wait, hold up. Fronez and Marius, are you guys just saying me that I just impressed chat? Did I just do something that was actually impressive for once? Oh my god.
So I guess that means there are still more monsters like that one out there.
Do we need to turn on
Sounds
Fire
like
Emblem
it.
so I can get shit
Somewhere out
stomped
there on
again?
Grand
So I
Falls.
can...
Gone just like
Holy
that.
shit.
For a big hunk of rock, that thing sure can move.
I do actually have
Guess they're
very
just
upgraded
doing what they
Crystarium
can
though.
too.
So,
Trying to save the world. Yeah, well, it's not all on them. Last time I checked, we are still in this fight.
we are still here. I do have a blade and I'm ready to use it. No, for sure though, for sure. Yes, PogChamp moment.
Oerba's
Literal.
right down there then, isn't it?
Yep.
So what's it like?
Well, it's pretty small, but it's warm and green and very naturey.
Around the Foul Sea,
Yep.
it was flowers as far as you could see, huh?
Yep.
You
Absolutely.
from here? Ain't so rosy, I'm sorry to say.
I'm not even being pessimist. I'm just telling you the truth.
You want to wait here?
No,
I want to go see how dead and depressing it is myself.
I need to see for myself.
Oerba is one of the most depressing looking areas in this entire like Final Fantasy 13 series. Both in 13 and 13-2, Oerba always looks sad. Always. And it's just like this
It's all gone.
giant desert destroyed area.
Every trace of color.
This SI, one of my favorites, but not on top.
We're
I'm
chasing
more of
shadows.
a 10 fan.
This whole idea
but
of
13
losing
is
our
still
brands
good.
is hopeless.
There's gotta be a way.
Let's
You-
keep on looking.
Marius, I've actually been told by other
That's what we
people
came
that
here for.
10 is really, really good. I must.
We all agreed.
Apparently, I need to
And now
play
we're
10
here.
because from what I'm hearing, 10 is fantastic.
You think it's really possible?
What's possible?
Sure. Anything is.
The Roomba multiplies later on. What the fuck?
There's no going back. You don't think I know that?
Technically, there is a teleportation sea stone at the bottom of the tower. I'm just gonna let everyone know. So she's actually wrong. I could go fuck off for another 3 hours, but since my last
Come on.
couple of streams have been spent exploring Pulse, we're gonna actually go forward for a little bit, you know? So I have said this before because chat was getting on my ass about it. They were saying, since you say lightning is so goddamn attractive and so amazing, and her thighs put you in horny jail, what about Fang? And like I said, Fang is cute. She's attractive. But I don't know, something about the dominant attitude, the epic blade, the scene hair, and the almost tsundere level attitude. It's just all perfect and pristine. I kind of want to get this as well. It is said in life he once lived, he loved music. Oh, this fight? Oh, I don't know if I can do that fight. That fight, if I remember correctly, is very fucking difficult. But no, if you guys were asking how I destroyed it so easily, basically with that fight, I'm pretty sure you guys know the strategies, but it's also because my Crystarium is excessively upgraded. Like, Lightning has maxed out Commando and maxed out Ravager, and her Medic is on the way to getting maxed out. So it is... It's really just I'm statistically more powerful than the enemies are, really. Is all it is. But speaking of statistically more powerful, I'm going to go ahead and make myself even more statistically more powerful. I'm not going to go too far into Medic, because like I said, I feel like the fact that Lightning has Medic as an option is rather pathetic. I think her Medic is one of the worst Medics in the game. I mean, granted, she's the first person to get the raise ability as far as I understand, but her Medic is also fucking garbage. So I kid you not, I would rather upgrade Sentinel. And we just gained our first Sentinel ability. What gamers? I would recommend him. Most people I know that played it loved it. Fang gives tomboy vibes, not attracted. I never actually liked Fang. To me, Fang is just there. Damn, are we in an edgy gamer echo chamber right now? Because, yeah, I feel that. Literally everything you guys are saying right now is exactly how I feel, because I just, like I said, I just never really, I don't know, she just never got my attention. Like, pretty much at all. Death Ward, that one's really good. Well, not Death Ward, I'm thinking of a different one. I think Fringe Ward is what I'm thinking of, but oh well. Forgetting that nonsense. Medic. Is Medic even worth my time? Not really. Upgrade Strength. Synergist. I really wish I could zoom out. The super zoomed in is kind of hurting my eyes. Let me go ahead and upgrade Strength, because that's very important for Hope. Everyone knows that Hope is the strongest physical damage hitter in the game. I mean, you could probably make him the strongest, but would I recommend it? Absolutely not. Is that everything in here? Yes, it is. Okay. Now it's Ravager. We need to upgrade this man's Ravager, because... So, I actually didn't know this the first time I played this game. As much as I complain about Hope, I never actually used Hope until very recently in my life. When I was younger, I would never use Hope at all. Basically for anything. Anytime I could not use Hope, I wouldn't. Until I realized that when you play this game, Hope is actually useful. Because even when you just look at his Synergist, you're like, that's pretty good. But then you look at his Ravager, and he gets Thundaga, Waterga, motherfucker gets... not that one. Vigor is not one of them. Blizzaga, Fireга, and then he gets Arioga. He literally gets every overpowered magic spell that you could have, and it's kind of crazy. And his ultimate ability is alright. Not my favorite, but alright. Sarah's really, really cute, to me at least. Hope is really strong. Yeah, Hope is rather strong. Like, I feel like my only problem, like I said, when I first played this game, is the reason I used Lightning, Hope, and Saz is because they're the easiest characters to make powerful. Vanille and Hope, I feel like Vanille, Hope, and Fang, you have to put in more effort to make them more powerful. While Snow and Lightning are absolute powerhouses, and Saz is useful because he can buff anybody. Saz may not be particularly powerful on his lonesome, but he makes his teammates powerful. And having the two most powerful characters and one of the best support units just made it really effective. The only problem with that team is that I had to have Saz and Lightning as a medic, which was not very good. Having one of the worst medics and Saz, who's not normally a medic, as a medic, really didn't go too well, but it definitely was an option. A good option? Probably not, but it was still an option. Ah, yes, because strength is so important for this character. Okay, there we go. So now that we do actually have the ability to be a Sentinel, I am going to go ahead and make a Sentinel real quick. As Combat Clinic. There we go. Didn't I say I was going to look up something? Oh well. Actually, you know what? We've been able to take on B-rank people. I wonder if I can, No, I'll come back and do that. I want to push forward for a little bit. Like I said, we've been doing too much side quest bullshit. We need to actually play the game. But, I've actually been very intrigued to explore different things in this game more. Like, one thing I've also been doing is, instead of using basic damage weapons, I've been using the weapons with abilities rather than just more damage. Because I will say this right now, if you just want to plow through this game, the best way to do it is to give all the characters really, really high damaging weapons, and then just give them all a bunch of health, give them all a bunch of really good bangles, and
Now
then
that looks like
damage
an easier
increasing
way to get where we're
abilities.
going.
Or damage increasing
Let's take it. Wouldn't want you to throw your back out climbing,
equipment as
old
well.
man.
So
You really are a charmer, aren't you?
that makes it to where your characters do so much damage even without buffs or debuffs that it really doesn't matter. Like, I actually beat this game for the first time without really using debuffs. The first time I ever beat this game was actually as, I believe it was Snow was the main character, Lightning was my side character, and Saz was the extra character. And the only reason I could beat the final boss is because I would stagger him with Triple Ravager, and then I would absolutely fucking murder him with Sovereign Fist. Snow has my favorite ultimate ability, and I honestly could not hope for anything more powerful or better than Sovereign Fist. It is so broken. It's just so damn useful in pretty much every big battle. Sovereign Fist is useful. You know, even if everything's dead, this area is still pretty, so I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your first playthrough, you used Snow punching anything like a mad lad. And that was even before he got his power too. Oh, dude, yeah. I will say, when I first started the game, the thing I made fun of this playthrough so far is at the beginning of the game, Saz has the best magic spell in the game, Hand Grenade, and he has infinite hand grenades. It's the best superpower, really, being able to use infinite hand grenades at your own will. Pretty fantastic. Honestly, it makes me very sad that he can't use hand grenades for the rest of the game. I feel like if Snow just had hand grenade instead of Blitz, it probably wouldn't be as effective, but it'd be a whole lot fucking funnier. An explosive magician. Exactly. Literally, Snow is Megamine before Megamine popularized it. Except he can keep blowing shit up. Megamine's got to stop to rest up a bit. Snow, he keeps fucking going. He just throws that shit out like it's nothing. he's casting magic. Truly, a sight to behold.
Let's go!
But one thing that you really, when you're playing this game, one thing that you tend to learn very quickly is how useful debuffs and...
Follow my lead!
I was about to say, if you could totally heal my guy up real quick.
Take down the enemy.
But yeah, one thing you notice in this game a lot is how powerful, what are they? Debuffs and buffs are. This game is entirely built around buffs and debuffs. Like, if you beat this game without using buffs or debuffs, it's kind of impressive because it's buffs and debuffs are like one of the best ways to take down anything. Like right now, the fact that I debuff the enemy, it's making all my attacks do excessive amounts of damage to where even before he gets staggered, he's dying. He does whatever it takes. That is true. That is a Snow quote. Bro, I honestly love Snow throughout this entire game. From the beginning of the game to the end. I know people complain about Snow. They're like, he's such an idiot, or he's such a this or that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the characters have really bad, like, you know, they all have their little quirks that are a problem. But the only one that really has a quirk that makes me annoyed is Hope. I feel like all the other characters, their little quirks and shit, really don't bother me overall. I feel like Hope being, Lightning being a little, like, too cold or, like, really, really aggressive doesn't bother me. It just makes me think, oh, well, she's a little heartless. Or when I see Snow, he's a little full of himself and has a hero complex. That doesn't really make me mad. It just makes me want to believe in him so he can become the hero that he thinks he is. And then Vanille being a little bit of a manipulative liar, that one I don't really support, but doesn't bother me as much. Because that's just fucking normal white bitch shit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm speaking from personal experience. I do it to everybody. No. No. And Fang, she doesn't really have any issues. She's more or less just kind of shoehorned in. So it's like that one doesn't really, there's not really an issue there either. The only reason Hope's issue bothers me so much is because rather than particularly having a small issue, he has a big issue of his own and then blames it on everyone around him and complains the whole time. Like, I feel like if he didn't complain as much, it wouldn't be near as much of an issue to me. But I think that's the big reason a lot of people complain about Hope at the start of the game. If they didn't make him whine near as much, I feel like a lot of people would not mind him. 13-2 made Snow seem like an annoying ass villain more than a badass. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, don't spoil Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. Anybody in chat, I've not played it. That is why we started this series. I'm replaying 13, then 13-2, then Lightning Returns. 13 will be like my fucking 20th playthrough. 13-2 will be like my 4th playthrough. Or no, 3rd playthrough. And Lightning Returns will be my first ever playthrough, and I'm very excited. But, so feel free to talk about 13-2 or 13. If you mention 13 Lightning Returns, please don't do anything story-related is all I ask. I won't spoil. Okay, okay. Spoiler alert! Lightning returned! I'm done. I'm done. It's over. Stream's over. Close it. Turn it off. Turn off the camera. I love it. I fucking love it. That's the kind of shit that's some quality shit right there. Didn't Dumbledore die in 13-3? Whoops. Don't they use the power of race cars and family to save the day? Oh shit, was that Fast and Furious? God damn it. Man crossed the border when lightning returned. Man. I fucking love it. Okay, you know what? He's only doing defensive buffs, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to go all in on the offense. But yeah, we meet again, young lad. I think they showed a good growth showing their flaws early, then breaking up the party. No, exactly. I think the storytelling they did in this game is fantastic. I feel like the way they went about it is one of the best storytelling ways I've ever seen. It's just something I can really appreciate. Because I feel like it's always better to start characters at a lower point of likeness and to improve them over time. Because if you start off your characters as being perfect, then they have no room to grow. Like, how are they supposed to grow when the characters are already perfect, you know? That's... Which I think is just... It's my way of looking at it, which pretty much it sounds like you agree with. I actually sat down and played Minecraft for the first time in months and had a good time. Oh man, that's one thing I will say. One thing I do get messed with about a lot is that a lot of people like to mess with me because I don't like playing Minecraft. But I want everyone to know, the fact that I don't like playing Minecraft doesn't mean that I can't appreciate Minecraft. Like, I can appreciate the... Because I like art of pretty much any form, for the most part. And one thing I will say is a lot of the stuff that people make in those games, as far as I'm concerned, is art. Because the fact that somebody made all of Middle-earth in fucking Minecraft is insanity. It is absolute fucking insanity. Like, I couldn't imagine sitting down and making something like that, much less attempting to make something like that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I may not particularly have fun with it, but just, I'm not going to be an absolute hater shitbag and say that the game didn't do anything for the overall scene of gaming, you know? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say that Minecraft didn't do anything for gaming as a whole. It definitely brought people together and let them make a bunch of creative shit, that's for sure. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for something. Speed sash, no, I want to look at the power wristband. Cobalt height, I don't want that. Where's the tiara? I think the tiara is what I'm looking for. Or is the tiara the better one? I can't remember. I'll eventually find it. Oh, the crown, the tiara is the better one. Okay. So that's what I was wanting, is I wanted the tiara. So who's got the tiara? You have the tiara, right? I have the tiara. Who the fuck has the tiara? No one has the tiara. Alright. Well, how about we get Hope? This is a difficult one. Do I want him to automatically start with buffed as fuck defenses? Because I feel like that'd be really good for Hope, but the Royal Armlet is there as well. How much health does he have in comparison? 3,000? He's got really low health in comparison to us. So So I kind of need that. His damage is 790. How much is that lowered if I take that off? That's not bad. The Shaman, that doesn't drop it too much. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll give him the Tetradic Tiara. There we go. The automatic buff to all defenses will keep that man alive, because hope is constantly an issue as far as trying... When you have hope on your team, your #1 priority is making sure he doesn't fucking die. Because, I swear to God, it's a protect the fucking payload mission when you have him on your team. Oh boy, but the music is really good and all. Final Fantasy games have some amazing OST. Oh dude, I love Final Fantasy music. Final Fantasy music is so good.
Thanks.
They actually have a rhythm game in my arcade that plays Final Fantasy music that is so, and just all of them are just so good. You're done. Done. Okay, so what am I'm trying to catch up with chat. The music is really good too. All Final Fantasy games have some. Okay, all jokes aside, I've only watched the first 30 minutes of cutscenes and Lightning Returns. I'm probably gonna watch it with you. Oh well, awesome, man. It'll be a fucking experience then for sure. I managed to get my friend to Alt F4 Minecraft earlier. We actually had fun Alt after that for a while. Also, read chat a lot to catch up. XD. I lost my PB in a speed run. PB? Hold up. I have no idea. Okay, yeah. No, for sure, for sure. I will say that's one thing I'm definitely getting used to is a more active chat. As I expand the games that I play a little bit, and I start streaming at more different times and get more viewers, because I'm still not used to having anywhere near 90 followers. I'm still used to sitting in my room by myself, talking to myself. I mean, granted, I do have very talkative viewers, and they do talk to me, but I'm also used to it only being one person, so I do apologize if I don't read everything that pops up quite in time. I did not get this fucker staggered in time. Damn it. Alright. What is the, yeah, you lost your PB in a speedrun? I have no idea what the PB is. What is, PB? I'm trying to remember what that is. PB. What is that? I feel like I'm missing something.
Let's go!
Combat clinic! Look at me! What is that? What is that animation? Hold up. What the fuck is that animation? Come here! I'll fight you, bitch! What the hell? No. Stop it. Get some help. What the fuck are you doing? PB is personal best. This stream is sponsored by Google. What the fuck? Alright. Oh, okay, I got it, I got you. So you lost in a speed run to your already best time. Okay. Well, what, I mean, that's disappointing, but also a good thing. It means you're still, it means your one time that you did was really, really good, but it's still depressing when you don't quite beat it. I am going off of, I don't really care about the Tetradic Tiara. It is not near as useful as I thought it would be. So, what we're gonna do, I want her to have the ATB advantage, but I want him probably, I might give him another bangle, or I'll just give him the Shaman's Mark. Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ. Oh, well, thank you for the follow, Marius Grut. You scared the shit out of me just like every follow does, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. You got, hey, everyone should always feel honored. When they follow me, they get to see a free heart attack on stream. Isn't it amazing? Oh my god. Also, I can make my hair strangely look like a lot of other guys in Tokyo Revengers anime. I've been waiting for 3 years now, and finally Deltarune Chapter 2 is dropping today. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Well, I'm happy for you. Oh, Deltarune's dropping, Chapter 2 is dropping today? I've actually never played Deltarune. I did not know they were dropping Chapter 2. Holy shit. I've actually never played through, I've seen playthroughs of Undertale, but I've never played through it myself. But it's such a story-based game that I feel like most of the importance is lost upon the, you know, watching someone play it.
Yep. Everyone in the village lived together.
One big happy family?
I need some space, my guy. One big happy family.
A lot of places to hang your hat.
Where'd they all go? They all fucking die? What the hell? But yeah, I actually remember hearing about Deltarune. That's like the, that's the one that's similar to Undertale, but it's basically like a flip-flop, so instead of your choices mattering, your choices don't matter or some shit like that. I can't remember. It was like a opposite theme than the original Undertale. But I remember being told it was really, really intriguing. What hat would fit that afro? Yeah, dude, I don't know what hat is going to fit over that man's afro. He's going to wear a hat, but it's going to have to be like a top hat that sits on top of the afro. And by the way, once again, I am very happy they went with the afro. I feel like the afro is such a fantastic
We better.
haircut
Gotta
to
find
have.
something to help us lose these brands.
That's not the only reason we're here. You're finally home. Make the most of it.
Aw, Saz over here being wholesome. Let me not knock over my fucking drinks. I guess Santa's... I don't guess Santa's bag. Right? Okay, don't they have like random enemies hiding inside buildings? Oh, they do. Well, hello, good friend. Hello, random guy. How are you? These fucking things. Initial barrier. Yeah, I do not like these enemies, by the way. They're pretty lame.
Let's wrap this up.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and stagger this bitch to get him out my way. Yeah, bitch, you're staggered. You're about to be over. Your reign of terror will be no more, you fiend. Okay, ruthless. Now these staggered. Go all in. Auto battle. Attack. What's he weak to? We can debuff him. Good. Good. Diversity, please heal me. I'm about to fucking die. No, 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 no. Auto battle.
Thank you.
So the thing about this enemy that's really fucking annoying is that he actually does this stupid thing where he'll put his shield up like that, and it basically blocks any and all damage from being able to hurt him, which is the dumbest shit ever, and it basically forces you to do this, which is just a whole nother branch of annoying.
Let's wrap this up.
That guy was like, catch me outside, how about that? Literally walked into his house and he fucking bitch slapped me and told me to take it outside. Pretty amazing, not gonna lie. Okay, we need to go ahead and get our defenses back up. You gotta go find and repair the Roomba. Oh, I do! The little Roomba guy. Oh, you're right, I do need to go find him. Alright, I don't know why the random flash of the crown of her head, but alright. I just walk into a building, this bitch just fucking wants to beat the shit out of me. You're right, the Roomba. It's like, it's over here in the little building. Get out my way, Seath. I ain't got time for you. I got a game to play. It's up here in this building, I think. It is! Here it is! Hello, little buddy. I can't... Oh, and he gets his own cutscene? I love it. I love when little things like this have their own cutscene. Like in Dark Souls 2 when you have ladder-based cutscenes, where all it is... Bhakti!
Friend of yours?
Yes.
Yeah,
How depressed must this robot be?
you're okay. I was worried.
I would be too. He's been here alone for who even knows how
You
long.
wanted to say goodbye.
He's not ready for the scrap heap just yet.
This
Bit
ro
worse for wear, yeah.
this,
And I can't fix
this
it.
poor robot sat here
Just need
alive,
to track
waiting
us
for
down
its
some
last
parts.
moments just so it could say goodbye before it fucking died. I want you guys to realize the magnitude of depressing that just happened in front of us. The game's brushing it off like that's not what just happened. But I want everyone to know the unreasonably depressing thing that just happened. Whimsically colored boxes flank the shattered mirror frame. Some young girl's treasure chest, to be sure. Choco doll is likely a village child's fond favorite as well. Worn stitches and Jesus. Bunch of depressing stuff, basically. So I think, yeah, we need to go around and grab all this stuff around. So let's just go ahead and beat all their asses. Literally beating up disembodied arms that are just walking around. Amazing.
Take this.
So they can multiply and start a familia. Absolutely. That's what we're worried about. I think she was in crystal for like 600 years. Yeah, it's like, and that's the terrible part. That robot had sat there for like, not even like a small amount of time. An unreasonable length of time. That robot had sat there for like, not millennia, but centuries. Literally centuries of that robot sitting there and being depressed all alone the whole time. Like, that's just not alright, man. That's just some sad shit right there. Where is some more? Okay, so I think some of them drop from enemies and other ones you have to get from picking it up. So fighting this bitch again, because the first time wasn't enough.
Thanks.
Yeah, go ahead and multicast all you want, bitch. I've got shell on. You ain't doing nothing to me, alright? I kind of want to go ahead and buff my physical damage, but I don't know if Hope will do that. I feel like Hope isn't going to buff my physical damage all that much. I'm going to keep going just in case he does. Maybe he'll buff my physical damage. He did. He actually did. Well, I appreciate it, my guy. I need him to buff one more person. There we go. Try disaster time. DPS time. Go for that physical damage. Oh my god, he slowed down Vanille. That's annoying. Did you have to slow down Vanille? Really?
Take down the
Okay,
enemy.
full damage time. Don't worry about it. Holy fucking damage. Bro, this was the... No! No, you asshole! Did you really have to put up the barrier one attack before you're dead, you little bitch? Fuck you. I hate those enemies putting up their barrier before I can hit them with the ultimate attack. Hitting him with Scourge and Smite are always... It's so fulfilling. Oh my god, yesterday, what was I fighting that we killed with Smite? Like where you launch the enemy up in the air and then right before his stagger bar disappears, you hit him with Smite and you smack him to the ground. And it was perfect too because the smack to the ground didn't kill the monster, but the him hitting the ground killed the monster, which made it just so satisfying that I could not help myself. I mean, Vanilla's pretty excited, so be back home so makes sense. Yeah? Oh. Really? How the fuck did he spot me? I'm calling bullshit, but alright. Always blocks my second attack. What a cheating piece of shit. You know, even with Hope blocking 10% of all damage, I really don't think it helps with his lackluster health bar. That's fine. We're going to go with the same strat that we did last time. We're just going to buff everybody up and then go full-on offense. Apparently that is the best way to take out these guys. Like, there are some enemies in this game that I really don't know the optimal way for killing them. There's a lot of enemies that I do know the optimal way. Like, I do know the optimal way for killing Adamantoises. Adamantoises, I've fought them a whole fuck ton. That is an enemy type that I have fought several times.
Turn the tide.
Oh, looks like I'm using Ruin. I can't even use physical attacks. This is so annoying. That's fine. We'll just do Try Disaster then. Whatever. We're just gonna hope this works. Hopefully this will do something. Why do you gotta debuff me? I didn't ask for this.
Let's wrap this up.
Fuck off with your barrier shit. I just want to be able to fight you. He just has to make it so difficult for no reason. Smite is awesome, definitely for those big enemies like a behemoth. Yes. Yes. Being able to bring the payback, like, pain train to the behemoths is so fantastic. Because the behemoths are so fucking rude. Like, just they're some of the rudest enemies in the game. Like, the fact that the Behemoth King can stand there staring at you for so long, and then just make you so sad because he beats your ass so intensely the whole game. And the fact that you can just absolutely smite him down and destroy him is amazing. It makes me happy. And done. Right there. Moaning intensifies. Oh, dude. What's with the dead silence? What the fuck? No, it's... Honestly, I feel like it's gotten to the point now. I've had Vanille on my team for so long, having her being the main team's healer, that I feel like I've completely edited the moaning out of my mind, to where I'm sure that half my videos, half my stream's audio is Vanille moaning, but I literally don't hear it because I've heard it so much that I don't hear it anymore. Until I'm going to edit my videos, then, or not edit my videos, but re-listen to my videos to get the edits from it, or the little clips, then I definitely hear it. Okay, yeah, the seed. Aw, you almost killed me. Let me stand on it. Let me stand on 2 legs and now be full HP and strong as fast as fuck. Right? Bro, Imperil is so OP. Imperil is excessively OP. Imperil is by far one of the best debuffs in the game. I think D-Protect and D-Shell are really good, but Imperil is one of the big ones that you want to have. You want to have Imperil and, that's not what I want.
Let's wrap this up.
Look at me. Let me wave my hand in your face.
Now.
Only if you could cast in fire, that'd be amazing. Okay, friend, you want to cast in fire on me? Thank you. Okay, try disaster. And now we're gonna run in and do the damage. God, that is one thing. I have mentioned it a few times before. If you guys ever want to do a lot of damage as a Ravager with snow or lightning, the best thing to do is to have one of your characters buff you with the element of the enemy's weakness, and then use the same elemental melee attack as a Ravager. And what it does is it'll do only your melee damage, but then it will also cast fire every time you attack. So like normally the way Flame Strike, Aqua Strike, and all that works is normally it casts the basic spell when you land the attack. But if you have the buff on your weapon already, when you go to do it, it does the step above elemental effect. So that means your melee attacks are now AoE melee attacks, which makes it extremely powerful for a lot of situations. The only problem is you pretty much have to be playing as the person doing the melee attacks for it to be useful, and you have to just pray that the AI will actually buff you with the enemy's weakness as like the start of the battle. And the only person who normally does that is Saz. Hope does not do that near as much. Didn't know it stacks. Imperil will be like, how good are you at staggering? Yes! Absolutely. Literally already done. That, and I will say one thing that definitely helps me out a lot is realizing that Saboteur works as a really good... Saboteur works as a miniature commando and a miniature Ravager. So like right here, when I do my attacks, it slows down the bar. When Saboteur does his attacks, it slows down the bar, but not as much. But it also does more percentage. So it's not near as powerful as, per se, a, you know, Ravager for building up the bar. But it will still build up the bar. Now, oh, no, no. Please stop with that shit. Thank you. But, yeah, so that is one thing that I've learned that does stack. Another thing that I've learned that does stack as well is, yeah, like I was saying, so if you want to do Ravager, Saboteur, that is one of the best ways to stagger an opponent in the game. Because, you know, normally what you're doing when you're trying to stagger the opponent, say you go triple Ravager, because you're trying to stagger them quickly, right? But say that you want to stagger them quickly, but you also want to do a lot of, you also want to go ahead and get the debuffs on before you stagger the enemy. So, or you don't have a really good commando on your team. Ooh, perfect. So, let's say I'm using Saz, Vanille, and Hope. Saz is a commando, but his commando's not very good. So we'll do Ravager for Saz, Ravager for Hope, and Saboteur for Vanille. And the reason that works is because the Saboteur on Vanille is very, very powerful. So if you're using the Belladonna staff, she'll apply all those debuffs with high likelihood, slow down the drainage of the bar, and while she's doing that, you're hitting them and getting the monster closer to stagger. It is actually one of the most powerful setups in the game. Just like also, if you're fighting a strong enemy and you have one character that does basically most of your DPS, say I built like my my Snow, he does a lot of damage. Doing Bully is very powerful. So having Hope, Snow, and Saz is really, really good, because what you can do is you can use Bully, which is Commando, Synergist, Synergist, Saboteur. So I'd be, actually, my bad. Yeah, it'd be Hope, it'd be Snow, Saz, Vanille. Snow, Saz, Vanille. Vanille will debuff the main enemy while you're attacking it, which will make you do more damage. And then Saz will buff you with its weakness and buff your damage output, and you basically will kill the enemy well before it even gets close to staggering. And then you can basically switch back to whatever you need to continue on with the battle. It's stuff like that. Hold up, let me see here. I probably missed a little bit. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I've been busy with moving and family stuff. No problem, Glitch Guy. Welcome back, though. Welcome back. It will also keep the bar there longer. Ravager goes so quick up and down. Oh, it does. Feeling better, man? I am feeling a lot better, Edgeblade. Also, it's also Elfmail. What's up, Edgy? I know sometimes I just type too quick for my own good. No, Marisu, you are all good. I go on these little tangents a lot, like probably what you're hearing, before he gets to the point. Oh yeah, by the way, the Axis Blade is OP. You're about to see why. Look at that bar refill. Oh, that's a bad example. Hold up. There we go. Look at that bar refilling. Thank you.
Turn the tide. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure this is probably going to be killed, actually, so, Panic Summon!
Odin.
Odin saved my life! My main language isn't even English, so I can blame it on that. Fair enough. Oh, well, what's your, main language, Marius? If you don't mind me asking, that is. Because I actually really love, hearing other languages. I always find it very interesting. That's so badass. Okay, so they're... Thundara spam, please! Bro, this is probably the most useful summon I've had in a while, to be honest with you. There we go! Woo! Yeah, I'm sorry, I got real quiet. I was really worried I was gonna fuck up the Gestalt every time. I'm genuinely gonna get PTSD about how badly I fucked up the goddamn Gestalt from this game so much. I don't mind, I'm from Norway. Just read what you typed before sending it. I learned that in elementary school, no offense. Oh, no. Dude, I never read what I type before typing it. I just type it and I go. You just type it and let it rip, you know? Maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it won't.
Do it.
I actually never use this ability, so I'm just gonna go for it.
Give it up.
Give it up. This is what spam looks like.
Say goodbye.
Give it up.
And this probably is not gonna stagger them, but it will get rid of most of them. Really? Oh yeah, Glitch Guy. Every time I type something, I never read it. Ever. Like,
Well done.
absolutely ever. That's why, which is hilarious, because I actually make an excessive amount of mistakes when I type stuff out. Because, like I said before, I've got a little bit of communication issues, to where, like, when I talk or when I, go to talk, it usually, what I end up saying isn't always all of what I mean to say. And it actually translates even more into my writing and typing. So, like, let me give you an example. I did so terrible that fight. Oh my god. I got Giant's Glove because I did fucking god-awful. But what does the Giant's Glove even do is my question. Be brave. That's not bad. But basically, what will be... Let me give you an example. So, instead of saying... Let's say... Haven played Final Fantasy this evening, comma, and he had fun. I would say Haven played Fantasy 13 and fun. That's what I would type. Because now that does not include typos, because I also get those. Because usually what I'm thinking is a lot faster than what I could possibly say and or type or write. Therefore, usually there's a lot of missing words in what I ever type or say. How to participate in a Magic the Gathering pre-release. It's a third trip to a plane called Innistrad. The denizens of Innistrad are inspired by Gothic horror. Ooh, Dracula, Dr. Ooh, that sounds pretty awesome. Howdy, hey from the USA. Hello from South Africa, by the way, where the government is corrupt and no one gives a fuck. Oh my god. Howdy in the U.S. The U.S. so like George the Clinch guy, or I'm a wrong as fuck. Jesus. What the hell? I love it. Okay, so what was I doing? I think I was looking for more pieces for the robot. So we need to go this way. I think you find the rest of the pieces in here. Yep, right here. How long have I been streaming for? I've not been looking at all. I've been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes. Damn, alright.
Thanks.
Yeah, go ahead and get those buffs on. I'm not really worried about it. So go ahead and get rid of the small guys so that we can actually fight the main guy. I mean, honestly, all this does is very, very slightly slow down the amount of time it takes to kill him. Those little flying enemies are so unimportant to the overall, like, battle that it's honestly amazing. Yeah, diversity, just heal that up. There we go. He thinks he's landing Deep Protect. He actually is. Joke's on me. God damn it. Can we just land this shit, please? There we go. Bravery. That's all I needed. Now we can go in Saboteur mode. Okay. Land in peril, for the love of God. That's actually immediately what she did, too. She automatically landed in peril. That was the first thing she went for. There we go. Now he's dead. I have Bravery and Bravery and Deep Protect at the same time is a son of a bitch. It is the worst thing to be hit with. He's about to get his barrier back up, which is the problem. Okay, Combat Clinic, since he's not really going to be able to take damage the rest of the time anyways, let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, and now we're going to do Ruthless, I think. No, we're going to do Diversity.
Let's wrap this up.
I can't ever decide what I want. I want too many. What is happening? What is he hitting me with? I can't tell what it is. It's a lot of something, but I still have no idea what the fuck it is. Holy shit. Isn't that everyone in the world? I'm in Georgia as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's 90%. Well, here, so, no, I'm not from Georgia. I was just, guessing. I'm from Norway. I live in Kentucky. Tagged. Yep. Twitch finished it. Didn't even see it more than 2 with that. What? I'm so lost. It confuses me when I play MMORPGs because when you level up a shit ton, you just see every time you fight someone. I mean, yeah. It's giving you those fucking Borderlands stats where you hit one enemy and then like 50 million fucking numbers pop up on screen. And you're like, what does it mean? Excuse me, what is happening? I don't think I understand. No, that's one of the funnest parts about this game is seeing the fucking gigantic numbers when you hit something. That's one of the best parts about using Sovereign Fist is Snow. Is that when you're really going at them, it's just so awesome to me. Paper Tiger. Greatly reduces HP. But what does that do, though? Hold on. Let me go into items. I want to see what Paper Tiger does. What does that even do? So it's a physical-only weapon? That seems pretty shitty. I mean, I'm sure it does a lot of physical damage, but that just seems really shitty, IMO. Of tagging me. The 50 million numbers tell you that you just did a single point of damage. Yeah, that's why I just stick to Zelda games. I beat them all. Oh, you've beat them all? Fuck yeah, Glitch Guy. I've beaten a lot of Zelda games, and I've definitely not beaten all of them. There's a lot of them out there that I have not beaten. I'd love to play more Zelda games on stream. I think the next Zelda game I'd probably play on stream would be Twilight Princess. That's the next Zelda game I would probably play. And as you guys know, I love myself some Zelda games. Let's see here, Deneb Duelers. I'm trying to look at what they have. So I want to use something other than just the augmenting weapons for him. I honestly think that's probably the better one. Either augment maintenance or stagger maintenance are basically the best ones. So I'll probably just go with augment maintenance because that's really just the best thing I can give him. I would say the other ones are just not near as useful, IMO. I feel like Paper Tiger is just not something I would want. Because I feel like having absolutely no health and getting a lot of physical damage on a magic-based character is really annoying. Especially the fact that Hope gets a fucking weapon that makes him really shitty at magic, but really good at physical damage, when the motherfucker doesn't have any physical attacks when you get the weapon. Like, literally, I don't believe he has a single physical attack. Let's look. Let's look. Nope. He has no physical attacks at all. So, like, it just, I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, I guess it allows for build diversity, but that just seems so dumb. Only Zelda game you played is Breath of the Wild. Haven't finished it. Working on it. It's a really long game, dude. I'll be honest with you. On YouTube for the event I'm playing in starts. He has the boomerang. I mean, he does have the boomerang. He could attack with it. He doesn't, but he could. Your English typing needs hell improvement. How long have you been learning it? Or I'll tell you. I don't know what you mean, man. I'll be honest with you, Glitch Guy. I must have really bad typing too, because I definitely his English writing looks better than mine. So I'll be real. If that's what bad English typing looks like, you don't want to see mine. You sure as fuck don't want to see mine. Mine is terrible because, like, at least my boy Marius over here, he's giving me the clear message and the clear understanding. Me over here, I'll ramble to you and you still won't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Thank you.
It's amazing. But no, I commend him, man. I think learning another language is a pretty awesome thing to do. Because like I've said, now my English is perfect, lol, many years? Oh, fuck yeah, okay. I've been, the language I've been learning for a little bit has been, Japanese, and it's not for the same reasons that you guys probably think. A lot of people probably hear Japanese and think, oh, what a fucking weeb, what a fucking degenerate. But, the actual reason that I've been learning Japanese is entirely because of, what? No, I don't want that. The entire reasoning I've been learning Japanese has been because I listen to a lot of Japanese music. I mean, Vocaloid's behind me. So literally, I just find it interesting to hear what I hear in music and hear the actual meaning behind the words. Because I love the sound of their music. I think you take it a whole step further knowing what they're talking about, you know? To me, that's why I listen to it. Because, like, at the end of the day, I do like anime, but I don't watch a lot of anime. My buds Dylan and Devin watch a lot more anime than me. I'm starting to learn Japanese. I started English at age 8, almost 10 years in. Damn, okay. I'm not a weeb or degenerate. Not for anime, but for hentai, right? JK, maybe. Maybe. Possibly. I'm gonna leave it unanswered. I just want to move there. Biology Gamer, the fucking weeb and degenerate. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Where is the next little item? Is it all the way the back there? Are you fucking kidding me? No, because that's how we got here. That shouldn't be... Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the little thing. So I think we need to keep killing Seath until it drops, but I don't... Wait, hold on. Oerba. Passages of time. No. Whatever. Do I have all the pieces? I actually don't know if I have all the pieces or not. I feel like I'm missing some. Japan seems so much cooler than America. I will say there's a lot of things, like, that at least that I've seen about life in general, is that no matter what you do in life, there will always be good things and bad things about it. So I more or less, I always just encourage people to do the things in life that are probably, like, always to pay attention to the pros and the cons of stuff, and pick what you think you'll enjoy the most, and pick the thing that has the cons that you won't mind. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just, you know, it's for your own enjoyment of life, you know? Because I will say, like, I think if I were to live somewhere, it would probably be Japan, America, or Canada, just because that's the most similar to what I'm used to, I would feel like. And probably would be the most intriguing. And if not those, probably something like the UK. And that's just because, you know, there's people there that already speak a language that I speak, or it's a place that I already find interest in, regardless. Ooh, but, like, because I feel like it'd be really hard to go move out somewhere that I knew absolutely nothing about. And the people there are culture, not degenerates for the most part. I do love Japanese culture. One of the reasons I chose to study culture. My dad's 600 years old and has never left the country. Hey, and that happens. I mean, I've never been out of the southeastern part of America, and I'm 21. I've never been any other corner outside of the bottom right corner of America. That's the only place I've ever been, is the bottom right corner. Literally never seen anything outside of that. Like racing, sure, traction control does give more grip, but also slows your car by a lot. Exactly. Plus free healthcare. Yeah, don't even get me started on how the expensive nonsense of healthcare in America. That's, fucking ridiculous. Like, I feel like America is just so expensive. Like, trying to be healthy in America is so expensive. I feel like it's one reason a lot of people probably aren't too healthy.
Thank you. You're going down.
Okay, you're going down. There we go. At least they're weak to elemental damage. There we go. Just go ahead and get all this shit going. Only if Hope could possibly cast into fire on me, that would be a godsend.
Thanks.
I do not want Relentless Assault. I want Ruthless, but, you know, that's fine too. Oh, shit. I'm glad Hope is on top of things, healing before I can even fucking land, because I was definitely about to die. Go ahead, land in peril, damn it, please. I need to do more DPS. It's required. Sometime this week. I mean, maybe she'll land in peril. I'm just going to continue to hope that it happens. I'm not going to guarantee it will happen. There we go. Jeez, bro. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Easy vampire kill. I've been under the U.S. 4 times. My dad used to work there, so I could go there in the summer. Oh, that's pretty badass. Yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty cool to go out and explore a little bit, you know? That's one. I mean, my favorite trees of all time are cherry blossoms. I think they're excessively pretty. I think they're a lot prettier than the pine trees that I see in America all the time. That'd be one thing I'd like to go see. That, and I'd like to see some of the more mountainous stuff like in New Zealand. But to be fair, that's not like my life's goal. I have a lot more important stuff to me than going to see stuff IRL. I feel like if I were to choose a country to go to, it'd probably be Japan, and that's just because it's got trees and stuff that I'd like. Because I like big cities. I like big cities. I love seeing very interesting technological things, and Japan has a lot of stuff like that. Very amazing feats of technology. And then there's also the, like I said, I think a lot of their geography is really, really pretty. What am I doing right now? What the fuck am I doing? Shop. Sell. Components. Gotta be something in Jesus, 18,000. Bruh. That's so much. Yeah, I've not been killing any robots, so I've not been getting any more stuff to sell. That's a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and do Crystarium since we're at 51,000. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Sentinel. Might as well, so we can get a Lewd. I mean, honestly, we don't really need it all that much, but I'm just going to upgrade it anyways to upgrade it. Once we get a Lewd, that'll pretty much help us out overall. I mean, Counter would be pretty useful too, but we might as well just go ahead and get a Lewd before we start going through here more. Aha, Hope, nice one. One summer we rented a car and legit drove up and down most of the US. It took so long. I got trees, jungles, cherry blossoms, mountains, and hot springs and beaches. I think I have COVID-19. I'm about to go get the test, but I'm vaccinated, so I don't know. Well, hopefully you don't have it, Glitch Guy, because I do believe that I've had it before, and at least if I had what I think it is, all I know is that I was really, really sick, so I don't entirely know what I had. It's just that with everything going on with me getting really, really sick, I was like, there's not too many things it could be. So I was like, it's probably this. But anyways, I got really sick and I had a fucking horrible time. Like my whole body felt like I was on fire and shit like that. It was not a good one. Not a good time. Not a good time. But thankfully, being a healthy young lad, a healthy 21-year-old femboy ready to take on the world, I was able to survive. We're going to have to put Snow on our team at some point, because that man has been so underutilized, especially when he does the most physical DPS out of anybody. I mean, it doesn't seem like it at the moment, but look at his Crystarium points. Like, come on now. Maybe in a little bit I'll upgrade his Crystarium. I'll use him a little bit. Creature comforts. Okay, let's see here. Find these enemies real quick. With the power of friends in anime, you can never be sick. Absolutely. I have a really bad cough and it's hard to breathe. I also feel fatigued and I can barely stand up. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what you have then, because that could be a lot of stuff. Fatigue in general is kind of a symptom of a lot of pretty much any type of illness, so that one's always really hard to draw a definitive line to. Fire Raga. He came here to deal damage, damn it, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. There's two of them that are debuffed now. That is amazing. Don't you love it when the enemies are getting debuffed by being within range of the other attacks? Because this man's not even participating and he's fucking dying. It's basically just not even fair. It's literally bullying to this one dude. And now this guy's definitely dead as well. Because the Imperil is going to basically guarantee that whatever the fuck happens, he's dead. Because, and once again, as we've said, Imperil's too OP, please nerf. What the fuck is that emote? Oh. There we go. Cool. 600 seconds? Jesus Christ, I didn't mean to do it for that long. Oh wow, I want to be famous. I'm just waiting for the creators for the game to tweet out that Fang was indeed a femboy. Jesus Christ. My mucus is yellow, which means your body is fighting infectious virus. Bro, 141, what the fuck? Oh, stay out. Yeah, honestly, I love having that in here. I love having random bots come in and tell me to become famous, and I'm just like, but I don't want to be famous. Now, if I became super famous, that probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for me. but I also wouldn't prefer, I'm not like aiming towards that. Like I tell everybody, I'm pretty happy with the very, the kind of style of life I have right now. Where I come home and I stream, like, as my ambition. Because I've been streaming for over 2 years. I fucking love streaming. And I've definitely gotten better at it as time has went on. I was absolutely terrible at streaming when I first started. Because that's one thing I don't talk about too much, is I'm not a people person off camera. That's actually why it's very, very difficult for me to do multiplayer streams. Because basically, unless it is my best friends, it's very difficult for me to be extremely lively or entertaining while I'm streaming. During a multiplayer stream. Because as soon as I get somebody in, like, verbal chat with me, it makes me feel very awkward. It's actually a godsend that the only way you guys can talk to me is through, typing, because if it wasn't typing, it would make me very uncomfortable, because I'm not a people person. Like, if you guys have seen my Fire Emblem playthrough, I'm like on Felix levels of not a people person. Because usually people either make me mad, or they make me feel uncomfortable. And that's not particularly, like, against you guys thing. It's just how I am. It's because I'm normally a stressed person. So regardless of the what's going on, that's just how I'm gonna react to it. It's not really a fault of anyone else. It's more or less a fault of my own. Why be famous when you can live in your mom's basement? Fuck yeah, Glitch Guy. He knows where it's at. Why would you want to be famous when you can be a femboy? Exactly. I'm gonna play games anyway, so might as well stream it. That's my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. That's the reason. That's one of the things that goes through my mind when I'm streaming is that
Let's wrap this up.
I stream a lot, so there's no, might as well go ahead and stream a little bit, right? I know me is the for me, the thing is I also talk a lot when I play video games. Because usually I'm very animated with my reaction when I'm comfortable. So when I'm alone in my room and playing video games, I'm very emotive. I show a lot of emotion and have a lot to say. I have a lot of a genuine, very bombastic reaction to the game overall. So I feel like it makes it very entertaining to watch. That, and when I tend to play a lot of games that I feel like would be somewhat entertaining to watch. Now, this one I don't particularly think is most entertaining to watch, but as I've learned, a lot of people like to hear me ramble rather than particularly watch for specifically the gameplay. I mean, the gameplay is some extra spice in there, but a lot of people like to hear my infinite amounts of ramblings that I tend to have during my streams. Because I've been told, God, Haven, do you ever fucking shut up? And I'm like, in public, yes. It's a fault of my own. Okay, Mr. Edgy Anime Protagonist. I mean, I'm being honest. It's no one else's fault that I'm not a people person. It is entirely my own fault. It is my own protag flaw. Do I actually sound like an edgy anime protag? Damn. I didn't realize that was such an edgy anime protag thing to say. Hey, that's just how I see it, my guys. Oh shit.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
look who's back.
Back up. No, we can't sing on stream.
Rusty.
Eminem reference aside.
Whew. You're a lifesaver, Saz.
Nah, it was just a quick tune-up. Don't mention it.
I would like to clarify I'm here 90% of the time for vanilla moans. He's getting an infinite catalog of vanilla moans. That's all. The Fault Warrens are home to some of the Grand Pole's most dangerous denizens. If you plan to challenge them, you had best go prepared. Was that money that he just gave me? That is insane. I don't think you guys realize how much money that robot just gave me. Holy shit. That robot just gave me a small fucking fortune. I've been fighting you, Seath, for the last, like, 40 minutes. Please fuck off. I've been fighting you for 2 hours, Seath. Leave me alone. Okay, if you say that, Kirito. Want infinite V-Bucks? Go to v88.com. LeMayo vanilla mode song coming soon. It's gonna be an entire vanilla mode song edit. That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be amazing, let me tell you. If you guys want a character who acts like me as far as in an actual anime, the closest anime character I've ever came close to was what's her name? Tomoko Kuroki from Watamote is the closest character to how I react in IRL. Now, I don't react like that entirely IRL, but that's for the most part how I am IRL, outside of the game, outside of streams.
You're open!
You're open! Because I'm gonna spam more Ruinga! Combat clinic! Go to heal! Go to heal! Heal! Please! As I provoke nobody. I do not want Relentless Assault. I want Ruthless, thank you. That was Vanille's cash with interest while she was in Crystal. What the fuck? I actually have a Tomoko Kuroki poster next to me on in the background. You can't see it though. Here, let me see if I can move the camera to it. That over there. But yeah, that one. Hold up. God damn it. There we go. That's kind of correct. There we go. I can't see chat. Give me a second before I die. If Vanille could absolutely heal the team. I'm more like Tanaka, bald, weird, and make funny faces. There we go. I mean, honestly, fair enough. I mean, hey, if you have the confidence to be bald, I respect it, because I could never be bald. It would make me so self-conscious. I respect anybody that is brave enough to go around bald. Because it's just, I don't know, I feel like if I didn't have hair, I personally feel like I would look weird. I mean, a lot of people pull it off really well, though. I mean, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the actor, he pulls it off well. One Punch Man pulls it off well, and I'm sure you do as well. Like, I couldn't. And I play volleyball. Volleyball is a very difficult sport to play. I feel like not enough people talk about that. The volleyball itself is hard as fuck and hurts the shit out of your hands. And that is a lot of athletic activity, for sure. I have 3 platinum ingots. Holy fucking insanity. Bro. I don't even know what to say about that, dude. That is insane. I think I need a Scarletite to upgrade something. When I go on YouTube comment section of famous YouTubers, I keep seeing tons of bot accounts saying, I love how anytime you want free Robux, you can go to Robux88.com. What is with that? I wish I could say I'm brave, but I'm bald, not my choice. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my man. I apologize. I used to shave my head shiny bald as a kid. I thought it was so cool. Yeah, I mean, since I have naturally curly hair, I used to basically, I used to think it looked interesting and cool being super curly and long, but it kind of got to the point to where I stopped liking it. I really didn't like it anymore. And ever since I started straightening my hair, I absolutely love my straight hair. I straighten my hair absolutely every fucking day now. And it has been every day for years. Literal entire fucking years. You don't even upgrade it with a Scarletite. Holy shit. How the fuck do you expect me to upgrade it then, motherfucker? That doesn't use a Scarletite either. Oh, how fantastic. And what the hell do you want me to use? Does that use a Scarletite? Good. Thank you. What the fuck? Let's go ahead and... the battle standard? That sounds pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Seath tier. I do believe Seath tiers are really good for upgrading, but I can't remember. I think they're alright. I think a tier of Woe is better. Probably. Tier of Woe sounds like something to be really powerful. And ×3, there we go. And ultra compact. Holy fucking shit. I'm gonna take a bathroom break to do some math, and so I don't piss myself. Lol, I used to have long and thick hair. Then it just started going, so I just shaved it. Better than having a landing platform on my head. Man. And hey, you know what? You know what, Marius Grut? I commend you, because having a good sense of humor about pretty much everything, including yourself, is really healthy. That is a fantastic sign of good mental health. It's kind of like me. Even though I'm not mentally stable, I make jokes about myself. I make jokes about my own things. Like, I call myself a femboy all the time because I get it. I'm wearing netted skinny jeans, and I'm wearing netted gloves, and I've got the long hair and the makeup. Like, I make the jokes because, you know, I'm comfortable with myself. So I respect it. I respect that. But I will be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Oh, fuck. It might be a couple of minutes.